All right, everybody. If you don't know my name is Walter Badger. I'm with Driving Force Company, where look, we help entrepreneurs grow their businesses quickly and turn their business into the business of their dreams. And sometimes that means even working on Saturdays. So here we are today. Now, look, before we get started, if you're really serious about massively growing your business and turn it into the business of your dreams, and the business of your dreams is 7 days a week, really. So we have this book called How to Grow Your Business to Massive Levels Faster Than You Ever Thought Possible. And if that sounds like something you want to do, then have a look at drivingforcebook.com. Now look, let's get rolling real quick here. So I wrote down some things I want to talk about today. And look, I know it's a Saturday, and I know you're thinking that really it's you don't think you don't have to work too much on the weekends, that the weekends are reserved for you to take time off, to get some downtime during your business week. But, as entrepreneurs, I don't know that we have that option all the time, especially if we want to do massive things and grow our business in ways that we never thought were possible. And the weekends are included. I mean, there's 7 days a week. There's 168 hours every single week. And if you don't use them through your fullest potential, I don't think you're going to reach that level of growth that you want. You're not going to hit the 8-figure level for sure if you're just thinking you're going to work 5 days a week and that's all you need to work. I know a lot of entrepreneurs, many of my friends that have reached that level of success like we have. They have to put in a significant amount of hours. To reach massive levels, you really have to put in massive effort. And I always think that this is also a time where we can get ahead of our competitors. Remember, our competitors are not other businesses. Our competitors are our own thoughts, our thoughts of mediocrity, our thoughts of being average. And so when we step into this realm of driving ourselves for massive growth, we know we have to do other things. We have to do things like work on a Saturday, right? So today was funny. We just finished helping our son write his very first book. And why that's so applicable to massive business growth? Because look, I know that we get frustrated as entrepreneurs. We get to the point where we don't know what to do, how to move forward many times. We get to this feeling of being stuck and not sure how to move forward, especially with all the choice out there, all the choices of how we can do things, how we can grow our business. There tend to be a lot of options that we're not exactly sure which one to take. And I know that one path that every entrepreneur we should all take would certainly be writing our own first book. Hey, Janet, can you help me here?
Sure.
So it's terrible because I'm using Facebook Live, but I don't know how to use it very well, so I keep screwing this up. How do I get rid of the people on the camera that are waving and saying hello? Hey, everybody, I see you, but it's distracting as heck because I don't know how to turn all that off. So I'm not going to bring them on camera, but I definitely want to turn that off. Oh boy, here we go. We're gonna, that didn't help at all. So this is great. Yeah. All right, hello everyone that's watching. I appreciate it, and I'm just gonna have to go with the distraction. Where was I? Okay, one thing real quick. Look, for those of you that are watching, for distracting me, you should go to drivingforcebook.com and get the book, because for one thing, I think it's going to help you. Another thing is that at least it pays me a little bit for you distracting us during this Facebook Live. Back to the book. So my son Evan, he is writing his first book, and why that's so applicable to entrepreneurs. I know we all do need a book, and not for bragging rights, not for to say that that's something that we've accomplished in our lives. What it really is for is to get your message out in a whole different way. It's really there to clarify what your business is about, and I think every business needs one. So we were getting fitted for suits not too long ago. Bought myself a couple new suits for an event that we're doing, and so we're there talking to the guy while he's fitting me for the jacket and the pants and all that. And we were talking about his event, or our event, and his business. And he says, well, there's absolutely no point in a retail store having a book written. And I couldn't think of a reason why he wouldn't want to do that. I mean, who wouldn't want to know before going into getting a suit that you should definitely wear the same kind of shoes that you're going to wear in the suit, so that you know the height, the length of the pants, you know exactly what you're supposed to wear. I mean, those are things that a clothier takes for granted. For even retail, for any business, they take this for granted because they don't understand that they're the expert and none of their customers are really good at, or really know what in the world that they're doing. So I think that I know that writing a book is certainly a first step that we should all take. So if you're looking at overwhelm and thinking that, I know there's a lot of things I need to do. Which one should I do first? Definitely jump into writing a book right away, and I want you to make sure that you do that right away. No matter what, write your very first book. You don't have to publish it, but you definitely have to write it. And so he's in the middle of writing his first book. Yes, on a Saturday, we're working with him to do that. Why is that important to us from business owners? Because it gives us practice, reminds me and reminds us business owners that we definitely want to have one written so that we can spread the message of what we are about, what our businesses are about. And so and it doesn't matter. You can be a men's retail. You can be someone that appraises houses, because I see some of our members here online. All these people, it's definitely something that you want to have written. It shows authority, it creates credibility, it creates celebrity in your industry. But what it also does is helps you clarify your message on what you do and what you're about. It's way more powerful than a business card. So if anyone wants your business card, but you hand them your book, you set yourself apart. And in this day and age, especially, we all need to set ourselves apart in our business and who we are. So a book is definitely the way to do that. And nowadays, it's so easy to self-publish. This is not about writing the great American novel. This is about getting your message out and into the market. The book is the way to do this. The book is the way I want you to do it. I mean, I'm not gonna play around at all. I think the way to do this is to write the book, and it can be done in a weekend. It's as easy as listing 10 questions, having someone ask you those questions, and then you answer them, record it, and transcribe it. With all the software out there, this can be done for less than $20. This can be done for relatively no money whatsoever, and relatively quickly, within a week or so, you could have this thing published. We were doing this. We started over the Christmas holidays just to start it, and it was his very first time doing this. So it went kind of slow, but we could have easily done this in a few days. And so this weekend we'll be finishing it up because, and this does apply to business owners, because our next step is to take this and give him some credibility. And how's that going to happen? We talk about massive vision. Our business growth formula is massive vision plus extraordinary resources equals the revenue growth that you're looking for so that you can have the business of your dreams. So step one is that massive vision. So what is the vision you have for your business? In his case, he wants to be able to help a lot of other people do what he's doing in sports. It doesn't matter what his topic is. For you as a business owner, your massive vision needs to be to get out of obscurity. Your business is mirrored in competition. We all are. We are too. Even my 5 businesses, we are mirrored in competition. And what this does for us is it forces us to stand out. The book does that. Having a massive vision even beyond the book. So not just the book, but be able to take it and add some credibility. So we actually have Chad Hennings, a Dallas, Texas 3-time Super Bowl champ, coming to our next meeting in March. He'll be there. He'll do a book signing for us. So his books again. So I'm saying this a lot. So you understand that this is definitely part of your business model, your business formula, is to write a book. And look, the time that you spend doing this will pay for years to come. We have about 30 books total written right now. Some are for retail consumption, some are for our members' consumption only, but we write a lot, put out a lot of content, a lot of information. That's part of our larger massive vision. So once the book is written, there needs to be a strategy behind that. Exactly what are you going to do with this book once it's done, right? So what you're going to do with this book is you're going to use it as a better business card than anyone else. You're going to stand out like you wouldn't believe, and it is for every single industry. You're going to be able to take this book and you're going to be able to do book signings. That's celebrity and credibility. You're going to be able to take this book and get other celebrities to do this. You're going to have people like we have Chad Hennings doing it for us. He'll be doing this. What do you got? I know
how to turn the comments off.
All right, so there's a lot of comments right now. The great news is people are watching. The bad news is swipe right. All right. That didn't do it, so all right. Guess allow your viewers to request to join. Cool. So I'm screwing this up completely. Sorry, everybody. And yeah, so that's not the way you do that. But I'm glad I'm live. Just have no idea how to. Yeah. Why are we doing this on a Saturday? I have no idea. Wait to screw this up. I have no idea what we're doing. So the good news is that we're still recording. The bad news is that I can't see it, and I just hope it's working. So anyway, the subject was massive vision and working on a Saturday. What I want to do is I want to inspire you that you know that you can work more than just the 5 days a week that your business or your what is conventional. I want you to know that part of your massive vision should be that you have 2 days a week, that if you work during these 2 days, that you can set yourself apart. Now you've got another 25 or 30% more working hours than your competitor. Competitor being yourself, being average. Competitor being those who are actually doing the same thing that you're doing. You're able to set yourself apart just by working more hours. And I know you're going to say, look, there's a Sabbath day in there, and you have time for your family. I get that. I'm not saying that that your work has to be at the office. Remember, a lot of the work goes on in here, right? Why can't you spend some of that time when you're in church or with family and friends, thinking about how you're going to grow your business, thinking about planning the next step? I mean, isn't this the part of your life that supports everything else? Doesn't your business support your family, your friends? Why are you being so selfish and only working 5 days a week? Yeah, I mean, that's hard, right? When you hear that, you're actually being selfish. How much more could you help others if you were able to have a significantly higher income and not only put $40 in the collection plate or $400 in the collection plate? Why can't you give $400,000? Why can't you buy someone's a home? Why can't you buy multiple homes for others or give someone an entire building? Because you're actually being selfish and you're only working 5 days a week and you're only putting in effort 5 days a week. And I know that's not a very popular thing to believe, and not a very popular not very popular amongst business owners, not very popular amongst a lot of people, is that you should only work 5 days a week and that's it, and you're only your 8 hours. I don't know in any of our businesses that we've ever only put in that minor hours. Even when, look, we sold our last business in 2012 and took 4 years off, did nothing, did no work there. A lot of that time was thinking about what our next steps were. So just know that I think there's no limit to the amount of work that you could put in if you put your mind to it. And so I just wanted to share that with you this Saturday. We are working. There are things going on. All of our businesses are still running on a Saturday, and they are still providing profit to us and giving us the lifestyle that we're looking for. But know that you have to put in the effort. Part of that effort is continuing to build on your massive vision. The massive vision can be as easy as editing your book on a Saturday or thinking about the strategy that you're coming up with on Monday, so that when you hit the ground running on Monday, you are way ahead of your competitors because you didn't stop during the weekend. You had no downtime. You had no off time. And quite frankly, if your business is so bad that you have to turn it off on a weekend, maybe you should consider some other model. Not another business. I don't want to talk you out of your business, but maybe another model for driving your business forward. Maybe another strategy. In the book, matter of fact, the book I'm going to promote here now, the book, How to Grow Your Business to Massive Levels Faster Than You Ever Thought Possible, there are 6 different business models in there that you can use. And so if you're not satisfied with the model you have right now, maybe it requires you to do things that you don't want to do. Well, there are choices. You are in charge of those choices of how that business is run. So you can certainly go and do you can turn your business into whatever you want using a different model, a different strategy, a different way to grow it, a different way to make money. You could even bolt on additional revenue center that you never probably thought possible. And the book does talk about those things. And so hope you enjoy the few minutes that we spent together today. Like us on Facebook and let me know if I can do anything for you guys. Thank you all so much for spending a few minutes with me today. Bye-bye.